Hello, chat, and welcome to another episode of Viz Buzz competitive data visualization contest. You have 40 minutes to recreate a data visualization using whatever means you'd like. You could do it in a coding language, you could do it in a dashboard tool. The object is, can you convince chat that you have replicated it to the best of your abilities and you've beat out the competition? Can you convince me that you've created the most accurate portrayal, recreation of a data visualization we found on the internet? And, of course, can you convince the Tantastic image tool that compares the data visualization that you're trying to recreate to your data visualization that you have tried to attempt to recreate? Can you earn all the points enough to win in a battle of Viz Buzz? Without further ado, let's see what visualization we'll be doing tonight, chat. Tonight's visualization, chat. Tonight's visualization, chat. Trail running. Here is the trail running visualization. This is what people will be recreating tonight. Here we go. On my marks, begin coding, all right? 3, 2, 1, begin. Chat, they have 40 minutes. We are currently looking at our newest contestant, Hunter Kempf. Hunter is coding here in Python. He has said he doesn't really do data visualization, or rather, he's not so good at it. So I'm actually pretty interested to see how good is not so good at it. So he has loaded in the data. Let's check back in on Hunter soon. Let's go to King of Viz Buzz, Kwong Nguyen, resident troll of the chat. This is an ultimate trail running visualization. You'll see that this is on some sort of circle plot or radial type of plot. It is a line plot at the end of the day, but there is a few different quirks. There are markers in this. There's some sort of distance in terms of trail distance running totals. And of course, all the other elements, your titling, your text annotations, colors, all of that is fair game. Let's go check out another new contestant tonight. This is Sean Henderson. Sean, new to Viz Buzz. Unsure if Sean is new to the stream. Starting out, loading in the CSV here, just like everyone. 2 minutes gone, and loading in the CSV is, of course, one of the most important things you can be doing. Let's go over to, of course, friend of the stream, Tan Ho. Tan is no newcomer to our stream, no newcomer to data visualization, no newcomer to R, and of course, Tan has helped out this particular stream. We use the Tantastic Viz Buzz tool to judge our contestants. So let's see how Tan does against his own tool tonight. Let's start out with an interview from Kwong. How are you doing tonight, Kwong?
Pretty good. I think this data set and this Viz is a bit challenging. I've never done any spiral stuff before, so it's also a learning experience for me, I guess.
Well, right. You did a pretty good job last week, but you just fell just a little short of Tony. You did lose in the Tantastic data Viz Buzz tool by only 2%. So if you did win that, you would have won last week. Do you feel like revenge is it's the revenge game tonight?
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, the creator of Tantastic is here tonight as well, so.
Oh wow, collusion perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you, Kwong.
Thank you.
If you've never used some sort of like radial or circle type plots before, then this will be somewhat of a challenge. Some people might even trick or play a little a game in terms of the line charts. This is ultimately a line plot, But you may see people either play with the art or illustrator function, the asset that maybe controls the straightness of the line. Maybe we're going to see something like in terms of Bezier curve. It's possible that we do see people actually use radial or circle plots in this case. But we will see a few different aspects, and we are looking at Kwong right now, who has some sort of circle plot going on his screen already. Kwong win. Let's go over here to Hunter's screen. Hunter Kemp in a Jupyter notebook. He is getting some data in there. It looks like he is just trying to apply a handful of different functions that are just going to rip out info from the strings. There's a lot of string data in this that's going to help us annotate or label certain aspects of the data. One of the easier ways to go about data visualization isn't necessarily to throw data visualization at the wall immediately, but if you set your data up, and if you're thinking in terms of like what a data visualization will ultimately need, especially when you have a reference like recreating the visualization. If you're trying to recreate the thing below me, you already know what the data ultimately should look like. We're looking at trail distance. We're looking at differences in, what is this, time? Yes, differences in time. So 2 factors here. We also need some labels, and those labels have markers, and all these points along the lines are markers that you're going to need from data as well. So Hunter here trying to rip some of the stuff out of his strings. A lot of errors on his screen right now. He is trying to debug on the fly. In a competition like this, time is of the essence, and he has spent a good amount of time already. Sean Henderson here. Looks like he has loaded in the data, also trying to generally plot the data as it goes. I am interested to see what his first run is going to be, but while we are waiting on his first run, I am interested in talking to our good friend of the stream, Tan Ho. Let's get him on here. Tan, how are you doing tonight, dude?
Yeah, things are good. Working on it here.
Most people don't know, but you were actually one of the first people you were the first person to do the Viz Buzz like pilot, like back over a year ago.
I remember you promising me no maps and then immediately turning around and giving me a map. Do I remember that correctly?
You did have to do a map poll voting Hillary Clinton election data visualization. Yes. That is exactly it. And I believe you learned how to like plot zip codes or something like within
FIPS
30
codes.
minutes. FIPS codes.
FIPS
Yes.
codes.
Yes.
Is it like voting blocks? I still actually don't know what it is. I just know that they exist. So.
That's right. That's right. Well, it looks like you're heading pretty solidly along here with your polar plot, your circle plots here. Do you feel like, have you done a plot like this before?
I have not. I basically am pulling what I need from our graph gallery, which is the best resource for all plots in our end. I think there's a Python version too. Highly recommend.
Well, we're all excited to see you do this, and I'm excited to have you back on live in a competition here, Tan. So appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Thank you, dude. Well, I'll let you have at it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's get Hunter on the line here. What code's running right now?
This in theory is the plot, but I think I probably have too many rows that are trying to be plot right now. So yeah, this doesn't exactly look like what I want, but yeah, I haven't done too many of these radial or like polar plots. I currently have, after probably way too much time, figured out how to get the kind of total values, but this plot here, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out something better than this.
Okay, well, I love to see that you do have a circular plot here. I'm rooting for you as the Python participant tonight.
Am I the only one using Python?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
assume. Okay, wow.
3 R users, 1 Python user, and that is you.
That's surprising.
I'll let you have back at it here, Hunter. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sean Henderson loading in some data still in, and just trying to get a plot going here. He is at 17 minutes left. Can we get some love in chat here for Sean Henderson? Sean Henderson, first-time competitor on Viz Buzz, trying to get through an extremely difficult spin of the wheel tonight, chat. I think I just saw something pretty interesting on Tan's screen. There it is! Tan plotting up what looks like a circle plot here. It has some colors in it. It looks like the hue is correct. Let's see if he shows it again. I'll be quick to draw. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yes, look at that. It looks pretty solid compared to what he's trying to do. Still has some aesthetics to recreate here, but as we know, aesthetics, both some of the easiest things you could do if you're using color picker tools or with eyeballing the width of lines, but also some of the most time-consuming things you could do. Remember, devil is in the details. And in data visualization, when communication of data and data accuracy is the utmost importance, being able to have it easy on the eyes, let the eyes flow through data seamlessly, clearly, and have the recipient understand as much information as possible. It is both skill and art at the same time. Sean, you good for an interview right now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Well, welcome to the competition. I appreciate you signing up for Viz Buzz tonight. This is a really hard pull you had. This is radial plots, circle plots are definitely not your typical visualization. How are you feeling about this one?
Not great. It's not great right now. Of the errors that are popping up.
Would you say you typically have pretty strong data visualization background or knowledge in terms of your more typical plots?
No, not at all. Not at all, but I'm learning.
Okay. Well, we all appreciate you doing this, and if Viz Buzz is anything, challenging yourself to get to the next level, I do think this is a good benchmark, Okay, I'm gonna let you code. Good luck to you. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Okay, thank you.
Sean Henderson, just trying to get through errors right now. The man has a handful of lines, and he just keeps running into error after error. Tan, trying to get through some errors right now. It looks like he has a handful of errors, some missing values, and look at this! Oh yeah. That's looking strong. We're looking at Hunter Kemp here. Let's go and take a look at Kwong. Kwong is also trying to finish. He is saving this current image. He wants this to be what he submits. He has some annotations in there. Again, he doesn't have the exact thing he needs. Look at Sean Henderson. Sean Henderson working through, extremely stressed out by him and all this red error from him. Let's go to Tan. Looking like he is trying to put out something in there. I don't see the image that he's trying to produce. 1 second, and it's over. This is the image that they're trying to recreate on the right, and this is Kwong's image on the left. Look at the accuracy. Text. Look at the accuracy. Use of colors and space. How about the annotations? Let's look at Tan's. Space, colors, annotations, labeling, font, precision in color choice. Let's take a look at Hunter's accurate representation of data. Remember, chat, the number 1 vote getter will get 5 points, number 2 will get 3 points, and third place will get 1 point. And we get Kwong. Kwong with 64% of the vote tonight. Congratulations, Kwong. And Hunter and Sean will split a point since they tied. That's 3 points to Tan, 5 points to Kwong. I voted the same way. I went 10 points, or 5 points to Kwong, 3 points to Tan, and I went, third place was Hunter. So he has 1.5 points now. I thought that Kwong's representation with the markers and with the text annotation was more accurate than Tan's at the end of the day. More elements were replicated, and it ultimately came out to a better recreation of data visualization for me. All can change. If Tan is able to beat Kwong here, for those who are wondering, we did have a chat participant. They did this in what looks to be paint, and when we ran it through the Tantastic analyzer, they got a similarity score of 72.1%. Let's start off with Kwong. Run the comparison, trying to beat 72.1% to take the lead. 74.8% for Kwong. I fucking knew this was gonna fucking happen. Oh my god. 74.8. All right. 74.8. Wait, let's do Hunter. Will Hunter beat 74.8% chat? 59.9%. Blank space is good space. That means it comes down to this, chat. It comes down to Tan versus Tan's bot. He needs to beat 74.8% to win tonight. The chat said he was second place. I said he was second place, but does the bot say he was in second place? If he is under 74.8%, Kwong will win tonight with 15 points. 71.4! The winner of tonight, 15 points. 15 points goes to Kwong, the bot, the chat, and Nick Wan. A clean sweep. A clean sweep from Kwong. This was his visualization, and he was trying to recreate this. This is your Viz Buzz winner of the night. How was it, Kwong?
It was great. Glad that came out on top. Like I said before, haven't done these type of spiral plots before, so it was a great learning experience, and it was quickly to be able to figure out all the elements needed. So
I think what a lot of people got tripped up on was, at least like in terms of advanced data visualization, trying to get that spacing in the middle, because it's really more of a donut. A space in the middle was supposed to be taken out of the viz, and everyone seemed to plot it with a fill, sort of filling the middle of the circle. What was your thoughts on how, did that cross your mind that you wanted that space, or did you not care?
I wasn't paying attention to that part at all, and then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's some sort of just expanding the limits, I think. But I mean, like you said, you can also fill it with just white spaces. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out and see, but.
That's a perfectionist right there. Well, congrats, Kwong, on winning a night tonight. I'm gonna see if people are interested in one more, but would you be in on one more or no?
I mean, if we get 2 more, then
all right.
Not.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me see if anyone else wants to do it. People in the Discord. Is anyone interested in doing this again? Another 40 minutes of Viz Buzz. Anyone in chat interested?